Let's kick off. And I said that I would like to have a look at Richemont. Now, let's have a look at Richemont. Remember, this is a heavyweight in the index. And this share is really doing wonderfully well. I mean, it also reported some brilliant results. But can you believe it? Since the September the 20th, and I mean, this is not long ago, that's 2 months from here, this share was trading as low as 149, and in a matter of 2 months, you can say, the share went from, let's call it 150 to 233. I mean, it is just one way to the top. Absolutely nothing can stop the share. I think if I must add a stochastic on here, you will immediately see that the share will really fly. Let's have a look here, and there you are. Look at the stochastic. I mean, it was already overbought on the 14th of October. It gave a blip of about, let's say, R1, and since then, it went all the way to the top and it just stays there. And this is typical of this market. It is a momentum market where everybody believes that they can just buy the company, it doesn't pull back, and look at the shares. Look at the candles. Beautiful shaven top candle. Little bit of a breakaway gap there. I will mention it through to you now. And right at the end, a dragonfly again. Now, where's the problem with this share? The problem is not that it can carry on. The problem is when these shares that gained 100 Rand starts to turn around. And then I know I'm not a keen trader to say that you must short a Remgro share or a Richemont share, because usually they're doing so well. I mean, they print money, they've got some good business. But if I look at the momentum here, momentum is so strong to the top that this gap, while this gap is open, the momentum can take the share higher. And this gap is between 225 and 223.97. So I don't want to say to short the share, but if you want to short the share, I think I'll give you a stop loss. Stop loss will be 234.30. This share can maybe surprise and go even higher, because in a market like this, I've seen it before. When you get a share that actually take out it high, it can sometimes go 5, 6, 7% over that. I mean, look at the top 40 or the overall index. We thought 68,000 is maybe a top. Whoops, it went through there. It goes above 70,000. So we don't know where it's going to. I personally think we'll have to see the crack either through, and something interesting, maybe a Bitcoin or S&P 500 will start to turn around and disappoint investors and traders, and then we'll see a correction. But in this case, beautiful share, ample formation, everything is just ignored. And remember, we said, welcome to the bubble show, because it's not talking technical. It is just a bubble that we live in. Let's have a look at Growthpoint. Well, let's see if this one gives us a buying opportunity, Kenny. Because everybody is looking for some buying opportunities, but wow, we've struggled to find them. Well, there you are, Kenny. Maybe we've got one here. And what I like about the share, it broke this trend. We'll see. There you are. All right. Let's just draw that other line in, and then you will see that there was a descending channel here. There you are. There you are, Kenny. If it can break above this line, 1346, and remain above that, look what happened here. It already tried to do so. There's a classic hammer breaking this resistance line. That is a positive sign. That should take the share all the way up to 1420. We see this bearish engulfing candle. So what I always do is, when it breaks a resistance line, it turns it into a support, and immediately after that it falls back into that channel. I will wait for this stop to be taken out to turn into a support, and that will be above 13.73 Rand. So if you want to buy it above 13.73. Look at the stop loss, a little bit of a big stop loss for me. 12.87, that's a big stop loss, but your target will be 1432. If you do this extension, let's just do the extension, then you know where I get it from. And thank you for all the newcomers watching the show. Somebody actually dropped me an email the other day and he said, listen, he looked at my website. He's looking for something where he can really start to just expand his knowledge. And I said to him, listen, maybe you need to join Christelle's package. She's doing a weekly video, by the way, and it's cheap. You can do it. And that's the easiest way to start. But I mean, there's your target, 1460. It's only the width of the channel extended to the top. I think this is a little bit of a finer detail, only above 1373. Let's have a look at Multichoice. Multichoice. What do I see here? Maybe. I just want to see. Just want to see if there's not an inverse head and shoulder here. Well, it's a matter of two stories here. One is that let's be positive because we're in a positive market. There's the left shoulder. There's the massive head. And we're working on the right shoulder. And look at this tweezer tops here. Let's maybe zoom it out a little bit for you guys. There's tweezer tops here. If it breaks that tweezer top, then this neckline can turn into a support, and that will be above 125.73. If 125.73 remains a support, wow, I mean, this company can really go. There you are. You can take the share to a brand new high, 142.61. Of course, 2 is this neckline, and your stop loss is 116.21. Above 116.21, I think you're still okay, but below that, be nervous, because then this beautiful inverse head and shoulder that we've got here, there you are, will be wiped off the table, and then the share can go lower. But I mean, this looks a good chart to me. It looks like it's all those top counters that pulls the market up. The others the mid caps are not really there. Well, let's have a look at Northern. Platinum Miner, not a bad company. I mean, I know many years ago they were struggling when the platinum price were bad, but I mean nowadays it looks okay to me. There you are. Downtrend from 270 to 173. I mean, look where it started. I just want to show you. It's still right at the top. Just have a look there. Let's just do it a weekly chart. There you are. If you look at the monthly chart here, look at this rally. I mean, it's still a massive rally. It's pulling back now, but it's still a massive rally. So I will just move it back to a daily chart here, just to show you that what we see here is maybe a buying opportunity, although it's very topish. And who asked about it? Oh, Jonas asked about it. Jonas, if we look at the share, also again a beautiful falling wedge, I think. There you are. There's the resistance line. And now you will see that I'm showing you a falling wedge. There's the falling wedge for you. And where will it give us a buying signal? Above 178.56. If it can break above 178.56, you can see it moves up all the way up to 191.75, my first target, but it can actually go a little bit higher to 198.03 if it really starts to go. But what's my stop loss? My stop loss will be 169.50. So if you do buy it above that resistance line, use that stop loss, because I'm still nervous on the market. Maybe I'm the only one that's nervous on the market. So let's stick to my old rules of a stop loss and maybe a target at the top. Let's have a look at Foschini Group. Foschini Group. And Jason is asking about the Foschini Group. There you are, coming in. We we're seeing maybe a double bottom here. I just want to draw in a line here because I would like to show you where this double bottom will only get in. There you are. There's the double bottom. There's the low around 126.97. It came back to touch it, so where to buy it? Only above this line. A double bottom, this double bottom will only come into play when it breaks this line 136.49. And because I'm a little bit conservative, I will use that one that's a little bit higher, because you can see this little tiny upper shadow there will be 137.02. So buy it above 137.02 and make use of a stop loss of 125.39, and my target will be the top of that candle, and that will be 144 rand and 40 cents. So yes, a nice move here, but of course be careful about this line. If it breaks 125.39, it can maybe go a little bit lower. And remember, this company is doing well, good financials, beautiful fundamentals. Just be nervous about it. Let's have a look at my old favorite, Remgro. I like this company because when I looked at this market and I say the market is rallying and rallying and rallying, I see this old solid player coming all the way from 100 rand, and I saw it, and it's almost flirting around here. It's a beautiful flag formation. And for me personally, I think it had a massive rally. It's too late to buy it. John is asking about John. I said to myself, there you are. If it breaks above this line, there you are. Then it can, there's the level. If it breaks above 141, it can actually move all the way up to 150, because you see this beautiful saucer pattern. Somebody will say, yes, it's even a flag formation. You're not wrong. I like this saucer pattern. Look at this. It's a nice rounding bottom here. There you are. Saucer pattern, rounding bottom. If it breaks above that little level of 141, it can go to 150. But of course, make use of a stop loss of 130.50. Just to play safe. We had some strong candles here. It looks like it's taking a little bit of a breather. And I would like to finish the show off and say, be careful. This market had one massive rally. I haven't seen any correction, a proper correction in 18 months. The market doubled. I mean, the Aussie was around, the top 40 was around 34,000, 35,000. It is rallying. It's now 64,000. Massive rally. I mean, it's your choice. Visit our website, www.fransdeklerk.com, for more info, and we'll chat again.